Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skelemystyk. I am here today in Karazhan to show you all how to do the chess match against Medivh, who is a frequent cheater, and actually win this thing on the first run through. You need to win the chess match to get up to the final boss, which is Lord Malchezzar, in the very top of Karazhan. He has some really cool transmog, especially a hunter bow that I'm interested in. But you have to beat him to get up there and do this. What I do is kind of a mobile strategy. First thing you got to do is talk to King Lane and get the whole thing activated. The minute you do, jump out of King Lane and hop into the soldiers that I'm going to show you. The reason we're hopping into these soldiers is we're really moving them out of the way so we get some more mobility for the backward pieces. I'm going to move up the knight, and I'm going to be able to move King Lane where I need to move him to make this win on the first try. So first thing you want to do is move out all these alternating pawns and get them out of the way so you have some mobility. There's a 10-second cooldown in between being able to jump and control any of these characters. So I just keep clicking it until they allow me in and get it over with.
Certainly.
There we go. As you can see, the Horde is already moving their pieces forward fast, hot, and ready. And they don't give you a lot of time to handle this.
Hey there. For the Alliance. What can I do for you?
That's one of the disadvantages of doing this solo is the enemy moves their pieces faster than you do because of that 10-second window that you've got to deal with in between each character, or in between each piece. Once you've got those three pawns move forward, you'll move either one of your knights forward or both if you can. In this case, I'm going to just move the one, I do believe, because I'm running low on time. Get him up there, and you're getting your front line up there full so they can be busy. The opposite side, or the computer side, has a bad habit of moving their big pieces forward fast.
You need something?
And that's going to be one of the ways that helps you to win this. Because you're going to get into King Lane. Once you move those pieces up there like that, you're going to get into King Lane, and you're going to start doing the buff and the attack. Buff and the attack as much as often as you can. As long as you can hit something, be doing the buff and the attack. Another one of the things that the computer player falls prey to is it wants to move a lot of pieces up to the front right away. And you can use King Lane. He hits everything within his circle. And you can damage multiple enemy players. See, there's the cheat. That's why you're in King Lane 2 right after the fact. Because that way, right away, you can move King Lane out of the cheat zone and into something where he can do a little good. Now he's going to start hitting, and he's going to hit everything in his circle. See, I've got multiple hits going on there. He hits, I think, for like 2 squares ahead of him in any direction. Which is even better than a real chess king, that the whole move in one space thing. See, there we go. Clearing out some of the Horde pawns. And Horde knight. And as you can see back there in the background, the Horde character, the Horde player, the computer player, is moving all of his bigger pieces up at the same time. And you really shouldn't do that. Well, it's good for us that he does that. But, anyway, just keep swinging, swinging. Be ready to move whenever the cheat goes off, and get King Lane out of the line of fire. Because if it gets too thick up there, it'll give you a little bit of trouble, and you'll need to be able to retreat. Okay, swinging. We got the board cleared off. We lost our pawn to the fire, but that's okay. That stuff happens. See, now he's moving his king up, and I don't understand why he would do that. There we go. Move it back. They have this. That's one of the things I don't like about the chess game too. Is if you move backwards, you have to use an extra turn to turn yourself around again. I'm not quite sure why they do that, but they do. There we go. Get him turned back around. Now I'll be able to start swinging and hitting like 3 or 4 characters of the enemy at the same time. And keep in mind, if you do this strategy just the same way, this strategy will work every single time. You may have to move King Lane a little bit more. He may have to be more limber or less limber or what have you. But as long as you're following these guidelines, you'll win every time.
Yes.
Oh, there goes my timer. Telling me to get to work. I'm already working. I'm here. See, there's his other cheat. He raises up the size of some of his players. Sometimes one, sometimes a lot of them. All at the same time, they do more damage and cause more trouble. But he raised him up way back there where he can't get me. And all I'm going to do is keep... See, I've got 4 or 5 of his characters at the same time, hitting them all at the same time. And not only are you doing your damage and chopping them down a little bit, but all your minions here are doing their damage too. So you want to keep hitting that on that buff as much as you can. So I don't understand why he's doing it. Look, he moved his king over to hit a lesser character instead of my king. I don't understand why. So I guess it's just in the programming of it all. There we go. We've got this. He buffed his king up, but he didn't bring his king up here where it could do any damage to me. I don't get that. But okay. And keep it up. There we go. He's lost 4 pieces in like the last couple turns.
According to plan.
All according to plan, he said. I guess his plan is to lose. Keep nailing him. And now he moves it up where it can be hit, but not where forward where he can do any damage back. I really... Sometimes these AIs make a lot of sense, sometimes they make no sense. Alright, okay, there his king lost his buff. And his king should be hurting pretty bad by now. I'll check that in a minute. Yep, he's getting hit. There we go. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's gonna hurt. Put me on fire again, but that's okay. We've got room to move. Oh, there he goes. He's dead. That's it. There you go, guys. There you have it. That is how you beat Medivh at his cheating at the cheating chess game. Let's stand here in King Lane for a minute because he's like a big buff. I wish my guy was that big and buff. Look, there we go. I've got that skinny little night elf. All right, guys. That is how you do it. I'm going to go down here and taunt Medivh for a minute. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Sorry, I had to do it. And let the shaking stop for a minute. I think that's Medivh being ticked because, well, he lost his game. That is how you do it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, a good hard smash. You know what? Actually, I think I'll grab this stuff before I do it. See what I get. Okay, that's right. There we go. All right, that's better. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give that like button a good hard smash, and as well share this video, because it's going to help people out who hate this chess game. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Ha, Medivh, ha. Peace. Hey, it's Skelemystyk. I am in the Firelands doing Achieve, so I thought I would make a quick guide for the Only the Penitent achievement, which is really, I feel, the hardest achieve in the Firelands due to the fact that you need 6 coordinated people to make it work. If you're a hunter or a mage or anyone that has a companion pet or a helper, turn all that stuff off because your